So, it's John Luke, and today we're dealing with the my very first product review of anything. Yep, that issue with the SD card is still there for no apparent reason. All right, and this phone, as you can see, will not stop powering down on its own for some reason. Okay, so yeah. So this thing has restarted 3 times in the last few minutes, which may or may not be because it's for some reason now. So, uh, okay. First, this is the much reviewed, much lauded, much five-starred, much backslapped Motorola Moto E 2020 or E6, depending on what part of the world you're in. Well, I'm in Canada, so it's the E 2020. Now, despite all the amazing reviews I've seen literally everywhere else on the internet, my particular phone at least has been a nightmare. I've had this thing for 5 days, and it needs to be sent back to the factory, ripped apart, and subjected to a thorough cleansing by the Adeptus Mechanicus for whatever tech demons are inside this thing, because I swear to God, this is the single worst phone I've ever had in my life. I cannot believe I cannot believe I had to swap this piece of junk for my perfectly functioning Huawei P20 Lite. Now, the reason I had to do that was because there was physical damage to the USB port in the previous phone, not because the phone itself was malfunctioning. I had that phone for 2 years, never had a problem with it. This thing can't even get a solid lock on my home Wi-Fi. My iPad that I'm filming this from can do that. My sorry, my Huawei P20 Lite can do that. My computer, my PC can do that. My mom's phone can do that. My dad's phone can do that. This is the only mobile device right now in the entire damn house that cannot do this one simple thing. I mean, it either works wonderfully or it doesn't. And I have seen this thing drop its connection and then reestablish it and then drop it and then reestablish it basically it's pretty much at random. So that's the first thing right off the bat. That was a problem. Apps crashing, not working for no apparent reason. That's been also pretty much since the start. I mean, I can get Audible to run on this thing consistently. That's sad. It's not exactly a data intensive app. I can't even get that to run properly on this phone. It has shut down on me more times than I can. It works on, like, once again, works on all my other devices except this one. I mean, a minor gripe, but this clock app is for some reason, even though it gives you the option to use your own music, custom music as for the alarm. Unlike my P20 Lite, it won't do that. It will default to the tunes that come with it. I don't know why, but it won't let you. Even if you set it and tested it, it will not use your custom music that you download like on your SD card or whatever. Let's see what else I can think about. Oh yeah, well, anybody's watched or reviewed this thing before, a professional review, will know that this thing's got a micro USB for some reason and very limited 2 gigs, I think it was, of RAM, which is not very impressive for a current generation phone, no matter how cheap. I suspect that may be related to the constant app crash issues I'm getting, though it doesn't seem to have been an issue for anybody else. So I know, I think I just got a bugged up phone. Yeah. So I paid like $160 for this. I got it through my company. Fortunately, my provider actually cares about their customers, so I'm getting rid of this piece of junk. I'm not getting another one of these. I've got no reason to believe that another one of these would work any better than this one. Uh, yeah, I don't know much more how much more of a takedown you could possibly do. Um, let's see if I can get one of the apps to malfunction for literally no reason here. Shouldn't be difficult. This is after I've had to do all this after a factory reboot, which was recommended to me by Motorola. By the way, just so you know. Let's see if I can show you the. Oh yeah, now this is new since I did the factory reboot. These issues with yeah, this thing like this it didn't even ask me about this before the phone reboot. Yeah, see now it wants to erase my SD card for like I don't even know why, but I'm going to say no because I'm getting rid of this phone anyways. Uh, I mean, I think you can see there's a rather noticeable lag even with that. Um, I stopped trying to update because it was crashing. So let's see if it's being any more cooperative. And if anybody else has had similar issues to this with this particular model phone or any other kind of phone that's gotten really great reviews all over the place, please feel free to share your thoughts, opinions, and feelings, you know, below. And what do you think these interviews are a bunch? What do you think these reviews are a bunch of hogwash or not? Because I'm kind of leaning towards hogwash. All right. Oh, of course, it's working now. Yeah, it does this too a lot. Like it just refuses to work for no reason for a few minutes or even hours, and then it just starts working on and off, on and off. It's been doing that since I got it. You know, so it's not just me complaining. Like this thing really does have serious, massive problems. Anyways, it might just be my phone, but you saw it yourself. I couldn't even get I couldn't even get my SD card to work properly on this thing. Like really? Well, anyways, I think I said what needs to be said about this thing. Now, this is just my personal experience with my uh Moto E 2020, but it's the only and last Moto product I'm going to be ever getting for any price because I'm really disappointed with this phone. It needs to be sent back to the factory and recycled.